Hi everyone. So I'm using Screencastify to do this. You can see me here. You do not need to use the camera feature with Screencastify. You actually have to click webcam to decide if you want to use it. The great thing about Screencastify is that it is completely free. As long as your videos are only 10 minutes, it's completely free. All of the features are free. It's really fantastic. So if you don't have Screencastify, I just wanted to show you quickly how to get it. So you would go here to add-ons, and then you would quickly go to get add-ons. Once you get Screencastify, there's a ton of videos that come with it that show you how to use it. And they also create a folder in your Google Drive, which is fantastic. So all your videos are stored there. You can then upload them to a YouTube channel or just directly pop them into Google Classroom. So it's a really user-friendly feature. So the next thing I want to do is I want to show you some of the annotation features available with Screencastify. The thing to remember with Screencastify is that it's only available in the tab feature, not with the desktop or the camera feature. So just if you do want the annotation features, you just want to click on the tab feature. All right, so now we're at a PowerPoint presentation that I might do with my students, right? Or that I do with my students. So I like to get my students up and moving, but say, for example, I wanted to do this at home and I was talking about different places on here. So I wanted to focus on Italy. I would grab the marker feature down here and I would underline Italy and maybe do a little, there you go, a little rectangle to show that we're specifically talking about Italy. And then I would even find it on the map for them, right? And I love finding Italy on a map because it looks like a high-heeled boot, so it's really easy to find. I kind of cut off Italy a little bit with my drawing. So then I could talk about Italy, discuss it, and then if I want to move our attention to Spain, I would grab this handy eraser feature and I would erase it. And then next, I would circle Spain and begin speaking about this. So basically what's really great about this, it allows you to annotate your presentations. It allows you to really focus on what you want your students to concentrate on. So if you're using it as a review activity in class, or maybe you want to use it as a brainstorming activity to get them thinking, this annotation feature is a really amazing tool. Okay, so another great way to use Screencastify is one idea that I thought would be great is sometimes you need to do a little bit of direct instruction, but the problem with direct instruction is you're in front of the class. Research shows that adults can only really concentrate for about 20 minutes, and your students' whole class instruction has basically been proven to be the least effective in terms of students learning and retaining the information. So one thing to do is you could create Screencastify, and yes, you could do it as a flipped lesson, and yes, they could do it at home. Or what you could do is you could set up different groups, and you could use Screencastify to introduce different activities. So for example, right here, I have a think, pair, share. So they could watch the Screencastify, pause it, and there's a pause feature right here. And if you're watching the video, there's obviously a pause feature, and engage in these activities. And what I thought would be amazing is what I could do is I can add this to Google Classroom, right? So the students can directly edit this. They have their own copy and they could watch the Screencastify at the same time. So then at the end of the class, the students have both the videos and a copy of their work. And again, you can annotate to really focus on the question. You can explain what you mean by that question. You can connect it to prior information. So this is just another idea I had for using Screencastify that I thought would be handy. Okay, if you really are excited to use Screencastify, like myself, one thing I would do is highly suggest that you check out this blog here in the Ditch That Textbook blog here. It's 14 ways to create great classroom video with Screencastify. And if you scroll down, it explains why to use it, and it gives you a whole list of activities, right? So it teaches that, says, let the students do it, right? It also says that, I like down here, where it talks about instructional videos, as we talked about before. But I really like this idea as well. So sometimes it would help if I could draw a circle, right? I'm not really going to be an artist anytime soon. Okay, so I like the idea here of recording your class when you're away, right? There's oftentimes when some of our students, not when you're away, I apologize, when your students are away. So sometimes you have a class and 3 or 4 of your students are away and they come back and they're like, what did I miss? It would be great if you're doing like a 10-minute direct instruction or something like that. Set up your laptop as well, click on Screencastify, and then you can upload the direct instruction for your students. This could also be great if you're teaching them a specific skill, right? And you're screencastifying it so they can go back and watch it and pause it. I don't want to take up too much time, and there's way better videos out there about how to use this, but I just wanted to show you that even someone not super tech savvy like myself can use Screencastify. There's lots of great ways to use it. It's completely free, and I hope you check it out. Thanks for watching my video. Bye.